It helps if you unmute your mic. I checked this time before I did the whole intro. Ha ha ha! Musical transitions are speciality around here. Welcome to Minor Dig Deep. The lack of in-game sound right now is because there isn't any in this menu, but there will be once we get in the game. And the nostalgic music of this game back on the Xbox 360 indie days is still in the game. You will hear it. It plays in my head sometimes on repeat when I'm doing mundane tasks in my life. Not that often, but it does happen. Welcome to Minor Dig Deep. I am so excited. Let's do this. I am doing it with an Xbox One controller because that's how I know this game. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Hang on, I gotta adjust the setting over here. Lean a little bit further. Dig a little deeper. Find out who you are. We are professionals. Welcome. Oh man. Minor Dig Deep. It looks different. They updated the graphics from what I'm used to. They did upgrade the graphics. Extra small bag, extra small lamp, and a tin pickaxe. This game is so simple, and I love it. Playtime of 41 seconds. I have earned $300. I'm not sure how, to be honest with you. Oh, alright. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for the whole Minor Dig Deep experience? This is not a roguelike. It is a progression game where you start off real small. Oh, return to the surface when you wish to sell your finds. I don't know what the first thing said, but that's okay. So that's the whole overworld. And then all we have is this hole. This is it. And all we do is mine. That's it. That's the whole game. That's all there is to it. We can't mine the stone. And elsewise, we're good to go. So hold A for a longer jump, or hold your jump button for a longer jump. And you can climb up and down ladders, and there's a gym. And we get that sucker. And then we can get this. And this game is super cool. Because, especially for how simplistic it was back in the day, it's amazing. Because there's a lot more minutia to it than you would expect, realistically. Because you can get yourself stuck very rapidly, and you can cause cave-ins very rapidly. Like, there's a lot of crap that can go wrong in this game. Like, right now, I'm so tempted to dig straight down, but if I do, I won't be able to jump out. And if you can't jump out, you're screwed, you die. And then you lose all the gems that you just found. So, we gotta make sure that we're digging a proper path along the way that actually allows us to get out and around and to different things. Oh, I love this freaking game. And then our lamp, our light, is slowly going out over time. And all we're gonna do is dig around this whole little world. Oh, our bag is full. Nice. Oh, I love this game. I'm getting so many flashback memories. I've beaten this game multiple times back in the day. I don't know what the Steam version has. This is an updated version for what I'm used to playing. But, speak to the shop owner. Seems you've got the hang of mining. Allow me to clear away some of the rocks blocking your way. Okay, let's clear up the mine. Thank you, kind sir. That was very kind of you. Buy supplies. We should be able to sell. Shop inventory. How do we sell? I don't want more information. I don't want to purchase. Ah, we sell here. Okay. Nice. $1,480, just like that. And now we can buy some of this stuff if we had the money for it. What are we gonna save up for? I think... So, after you get really familiar with the game, you want to get stuff like the long lifts and then just basically go all the way down. This game also, one of my favorite things about it from back in the day, and one of the things that kept me coming back to it, is that you can do like a new game plus. Once you beat it, you can start over with all of your upgrades. And that's such a random thing for a game like this to have, but it's genius because it kept me playing. It was the perfect thing for them to put into the game. It totally worked, because I kept playing it. I love this little game. So, my strategy is basically we're going to dig all the way over to the left here. And then we're going to get some of those gems that were below us. like that one right there. We're gonna get some of those gems after we get, like on our way back. Because if we dig down, it's much more challenging before you get a certain upgrade. It's much more challenging to dig to the left and right. So it's easier if you dig your tunnel out and then down as you need it. No light means that we cannot see any gems or pits or traps or rocks. Excuse me. Or anything else in the dirt that may cause us harm. So we go back to the store, sell what we just got, because why not? And then we buy some light fuel. This, Luigi, welcome, is Miner Dig Deep, and I love this game. This game is back from my Xbox 360 days, in my heyday of gaming, I'll call it. And it is super simplistic, and I love it to death. It's on Steam. I didn't know it was on Steam until this week, and I have been dying to play it on stream. I love this game. It's really simple. All we do is we go into this mine, and we dig out gems, and then we leave. And that's it. We sell our stuff. But then we get upgrades, and we dig deeper. And upon digging deeper, we find more gems and more upgrades, until eventually, we may find the mother lode. Doo-doo-doo! Oh, this is such a good game. Now, the dangerous thing about the way that I'm mining left and right here is if you dig out too much, you can have a cave-in. If you get a cave-in and you're not expecting it, you could really screw yourself up. I'm gonna get this iron here. So right now we're realistically just going for everything. We want all of the upgrades. So any gems work, but as we progress, it's going to become less and less practical for us to get digging deep. Yes, it's going to become less and less practical for us to get every gem along the way. Ooh. Oh, interesting. I'm pretty sure in the original version you used to be able to jump like sideways like that. Okay, you can. You just got to get it right. So they haven't changed it that much. Oh, I love this game. Welcome, Saras. Also, how y'all doing? Luigi, Saras, how's it going today? Oh, I love this game. It's one of those amazing, simple games that is so easy to underestimate. So copper is worth the most for us right now. We got 2,800. We can't afford... We could do the lift, which could get us... That could get us to better gems very quickly. But is that what we want to do? I don't think it is right now. I think we want either the iron pickaxe or the small bag. Because I think we're okay right now. Ooh, we could get the grab hook. The extra small grab hook. That could help. Interesting game? Yeah, Kopi, it's from back in the... If you remember from the Xbox 360, they had the indie games. The free indie games that you could get. This was one of them back then. It's one of the games that my Lemon PC can... Yes! This game is taking up 8% of my crusty potato CPU. So just about any computer can handle this. Oh, I love it. I can't believe this game's on Steam. I'm so happy about that. Alright, we're gonna buy the grappling hook. I think we are gonna buy the grappling hook. And then how does this version of this game handle that? Equip. Okay. Rescue request is select, and grappling hook is B. Okay, cool. How am I? Is this poor man's Minecraft? No. No, I played this game almost as much as Minecraft when Minecraft first came out. It is definitely a poor man's version of... There was some other game at the time that was similar, but just didn't play right to me. And this game just really did it for me. How am I? I am peachy today. I've been playing a lot of Master Chief Collection, trying to get the achievements, which unfortunately my computer can't handle streaming it. So that's pretty sucky, but Terraria. Dude, okay. Terraria is not poor man's Minecraft. Terraria is a gem amongst itself. Terraria is an amazing experience, and if you don't have Terraria and you haven't played Terraria, you should get Terraria and play it, because it's amazing. I have played more Terraria on Steam than any other game that I own, I think. I love Terraria to death. But yeah, I'm peachy. I've been going for the achievements, which is really fun, and taking a lot more of my time than I'd like to admit. Is our bag full? I can't tell. I didn't see the pop-up, but that doesn't mean it's not full. 9 out of 10. Okay, we're good. Alright, now the bag's full. It's 2D Minecraft with mods. You know, I could see somebody making a modded Minecraft that's similar to this. You'd have to get some fun mods for the selling system. We're gonna buy more fuel. We go back in. Oh, I love Terraria. And I love this game. Maybe I just like 2D mining games. Maybe that's my shtick. Alright, so conserving your lamplight is one of the most important things in this game, right? So what we're gonna actually do is we are going to come back over here. And where do we want to dig down? We'll dig down right here. That way we can still run across like that. Yeah. There was an old game like this. I remember it looked pretty realistic, and at the end I think you found hell because you dug too deep, and then you had to fight the devil. Are you talking about Spelunky? Because Spelunky has a similar plot to that. So that's Pack Dirt, which takes us a long freaking time to mine. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out exactly how the swinging works, because it swanged one more time than I wanted it to there. Yes, I know the term is swung, but that's no fun. We're here to have fun. There we go. Ooh, more copper. I think that's Spelunky. I feel like I know what you're talking about. If it wasn't Spelunky, in that game you had a big drill. Oh yeah. That's the game I was this is the one I was talking about that was similar to this back in the day. When this was like the poor man's version of some game. I'm pretty sure it's that one. How far can our grapple reach? I don't actually know for the small grapple. Yeah, I do remember that game. I didn't really play that one that much. Ooh! You guys see that light down there to the left? That light is what we want. There's a browser game like this? Yeah, it's probably that one. I don't remember what that one's called. I didn't like the way that one played as much. It didn't play quite like this one's really smooth and responsive and simple. So you could just play it for hours and hours at a time with pretty much no thought at all, honestly. Like, it's not a complicated game, but it's so freaking fun. And oh, hello, Jim. Alright, so we're now going to... That's copper. There's a lot of copper here. Ugh, don't get distracted. We're going to power over to the left to get that blueprint. Because those are the real ways that you progress in this game. You find blueprints like those two right there. There's 2 of them. That's awesome. And then when you start New Game Plus and you get to proceed with all of your upgrades. Okay, so here's an important learning moment. I don't think that is an actual rock. Over in the blueprint light, you see that rock? I'm gonna teach you guys the #1 way that you fail this game. Ooh, 10, that's good. If you break this, that rock falls. And if you break this and move under that rock, you die. And if you die, you lose all the gems that you just found. So you don't want to die. So keeping lamp oil is important for that exact reason. Collect 4 more blueprints to unlock the cobalt pickaxe. And that cobalt pickaxe is how we proceed properly in the game. Breaking rocks is also how you screw yourself up pretty badly. Because, right here, you see that rock? If we were to dig down and break that, as you get lower, there's more and more rocks stacked on top of each other. So if we were to break it and the rocks were to fall, we might not be able to get back up, depending on how the rocks fall. So you have to sort of pre-plan where you want to go and how you want your mine to end up. Like right here, when I dig to the right, that rock is going to fall. And if we didn't have a lamplight and I ran to the right, we probably would have just gotten crushed. So now we have to actually go down. I'm back on the lemon this time. Nice. Welcome back, Saras. You didn't really miss that much. We just gave a rock tutorial. Because this game rocks. Alright, we're gonna get this sweet, sweet emerald. Delicious. And then we're going to go down and get this blueprint. Boom. Blueprint. Alright, and because we have so little light, I do not feel confident digging out to the sides right now, so we're going to go back up to the surface. Buying those elevator shafts is also a really, really, really good way to, like this lift short. That's a really good way to dig deep very rapidly, but I usually save my money for the long lift because it's worth it. So we've got $3,300. We need $4,000 in order to get the iron pickaxe, which would let us move a lot quicker underground. We're gonna buy 2 ladders just in case, and that's gonna take up storage room, but it could save us in the long run. So we're gonna buy some fuel and get back out. What's your opinion on the drill? The drill requires fuel, which is unfortunate and kind of annoying, but it does function a lot faster. Now, the drill for streaming might not be the best option because the drill also makes a ridiculously annoying loud sound. And it's constant. So I don't know if we're gonna do that on stream. Okay, so the grapple can go, what, 3 blocks high? 4 blocks, including the one we're standing in, it's 4 blocks, but 3 blocks higher than where we are. That's good to know. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then we go down to the bottom of our mine because you're gonna find better loot the lower you go, and we keep on digging. This is such a good game. I found that old game. Oh yeah, Motherlode, yep. They made a Motherlode sequel. I'm not surprised by that. Isn't that like a free Flash game type thing from back in the day? You see that rock? Oh, that's not a rock, that's 10. I'm just a fool. Oh, there's a rock. And that is how this game works. Watch out for falling rocks. Yep. Rip indeed. Also, welcome, Camaro. Welcome to the party. Oh, man. Nostalgia City. Between finding out that this game was on Steam and the Master Chief Collection being on sale so I could actually finally pick it up, I am living my best life right now. So, thing about the grappling hook, by the way, is that you can grapple the ceiling and dig to the side, which is very helpful for getting things like this copper right here. Oh man, that 10 just baited me so hard. I fell for that like a ton of rocks. I love this game. I'm curious how far we'll get today, because I have beaten this game before in one sitting, but I was familiar with it at that point in time. So I seriously doubt we're gonna beat it today. Hey, Fudge, what's up, man? Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Miner Dig Deep, the greatest Xbox... Oh, God! The greatest Xbox 360 indie game of all time. If you ignore the deaths. Oh, yep. Welcome back. When the chat kills you twice. Good job reading chat. Thank you. Thank you. I am doing my darndest. Oh man, yeah, this game's a lot easier to beat rapidly if you don't kill yourself repeatedly. Believe it or not. Good job. Thanks, Fudge. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh man, this freaking game. Is the soil getting rockier? I think it is. I think it's already getting harder for us to dig. That happens over time in this game. Alright, I will take that delicious, delicious 10. Thank you. We need an upgraded lamp, and an upgraded pickaxe, and an upgraded bag, and an upgraded grappling hook, etc., etc., etc. Quote 15! That is the perfect quote for this. Oh, there's another blueprint. Boom. Yeah, we'll be going for that here in a second. Now, our light is getting low, so going for that blueprint is not necessarily the smartest decision we could have. But dang it if we're not going to go for it anyway. Alright, so, digging up in this game along with falling rocks, it's just terrifying in general. Because you never know. And you have to use the grappling hook to properly dig up. So we could lock ourselves in here. Nope, we're good. We're good. Watch out for the 10, Chef. Thanks, Saros. Appreciate it. Alright, so our light is getting really low. So I'm gonna have to start moving really carefully here. But I really want to get that blueprint before we go back up. Bag is full. Alright, bag is full. It's not worth wasting. There could be a really priceless gem in there. It's not worth it. I also love the soundtrack of this game. So, during my intro... No light fuel. During my intro today, I was talking about how... I used to play this game a lot. Like, it was a free game, and it was... I found it right in between, like, other major titles that I was actually excited about. And I would play the heck out of it, just randomly, talking with friends, waiting for games to load or whatever. And with that, oh, we could get the new pickaxe. Alright, fine, we're gonna upgrade the pickaxe. The name of the game is Miner Dig Deep. Exactly what I'd be listening to when mining IRL. Exactly! But anyway, I played the heck out of it to the point where sometimes in normal everyday life, when I'm doing mundane tasks, there's like a playlist of random songs that might pop into my head. And that guitar riff up at the surface is one of them. I don't know why. It happens, along with the Tetris theme and other stuff like that. I just can't help myself, you know? So I do enjoy the random soundtrack in this game. Ooh, we also really like that pick. Digs so quickly. That was totally worth it. Alright, let's just dig out to the side here. See if we can't find something good. I hate the rocks because they ruin my miner OCD. Get it, miner, because miner dig deep. They ruin my miner OCD of trying to have actual straight pathways. Hate it. Hate rocks. Okay, we're gonna buy some lamp fuel and head on back in. Oh man, this is satisfying. This is such a fun nostalgia trip for me. I tend to associate pretty much everything I do with the soundtrack. Yeah, that's true, me too. I have that same inclination. The rocks got mad at you? Yeah, because I insulted them. Fair enough. What was that purple thingy? There was a purple thingy? Was it up at the surface or was it down in the mine? Because a purple thingy could be a gem that I want. Go up. Purple thingy is probably a very valuable gem. Like a gem in the mine. My light might be too small to see it now. Tell me when to stop and then I'll know. I need full light. Alright, we're gonna go get full light. See if we can find that gem. Okay, fine. Be that way. Do what I want. Fine, I'll do it the safe way. The jumping in the Xbox version was just the slightest bit smoother, I think. But I could just be remembering it with a lot of nostalgia. Well, kids, that's why you shouldn't run straight after digging. We learned that in Minecraft, and we learned that here. True, yeah. Between lava and whatnot, and lessons that I should have learned a long time ago. Alright, we got a full light. Let's do this. Did you buy booze at the same time you bought fuel? Don't ask questions. Alright, purple thingy. Oh, purple thingy. You are not wrong. That is rhodolite. We love us a good rhodolite. I just want dragon ore. Spoilers? Not actually. This game's not that kind of game, but it is an exciting game. Alright, we're gonna just sort of keep moving and keep mining while we have the light. Hopefully we can fill up our bag without dying here. Ooh, that rock! I see you, little rock. Bag full. Nice. Booze is the fuel of the man. Miners do tend to go heavy on the hooch, much like pirates. I mean, honestly, given their career choice, you gotta have something to ease the burden of your everyday life under those circumstances, right? This is not a social commentary, and I would not actually recommend drowning your sorrows in booze. But that's just me. Yarr! Dragon ore, I don't remember what it's called. I always called it the dragon claw. I don't know what it's actually called, unfortunately. My memory fails me on that one. What if you really just enjoy mining? Then you don't need the hooch. If you really love it, then you're fine. Just ignore it. I mean, breathing all that underground air ain't that good for you. Yeah, touche. Alright, we need money. We're gonna not go for gems this time. We're gonna go for the practical purposes of just expanding our little downward elevator we got going here. It's a lot faster with this new axe that we've got. Ooh, that was stupid and dangerous. I didn't even think about that. Okay, that was stupid. That was really stupid. But we're alive, so it's fine. Speed indeed, but speed almost killed us. Alright, that's fine. That'll do. And we proceed. Prospeed, if you will. Puns. I love a good pun. Oh, by the way, Fudge, I got the first book of Wheel of... I have to stop talking to chat. I have to just ignore you guys. I keep making stupid mistakes. And I don't have the elevators to fix it this time. Okay, we can fix this. Hang on. All we have to do is go this way. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're good. No worries. Anyway, I got the first book... I can't believe I've done this. Oh my freaking gosh. Okay. Let me think about my dig here for a second. Alright, I got the first book of the Wheel of Time series. I haven't read it yet, but I did pick that up from a bookstore. Hey, don't get distracted by me. Booyah! Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh my gosh. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of anything that just happened. What I am proud of is having a full inventory. Now we just have to get back up without me falling to my death, which is also a fun way to die in this game. Cave-ins, rocks falling on your head, falling to your death. Okay, I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure if it was gonna be kind to us there. We're gonna do it the easy way. We're gonna do it the nice, simple, the no stress way. I don't remember it being that hard to stick to the edges. That could just be rose-colored glasses, though. That would not be the first time that's happened with something that I remember from my childhood. $2,700 for that? Yes, please. Ooh, we could upgrade our lamp. We could upgrade our lamp, and I think we're going to. Did that upgrade? Okay, yeah, it did upgrade. Cool. Should have upgraded before buying fuel. I think we would have been more efficient had we done it that way, but whatever. Miner's gonna mine. Nope, 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 nope. Stop auto-climbing. Actually, we're good. We're fine. I didn't panic, you panicked. What are you talking about? So, oh yeah, anyway, upgrading our light, we can also see further, which is obviously helpful, and our light will last longer. Last longer might be the wrong way to say it, actually, because it doesn't technically last any longer. You know what? You know what? Screw you. We're gonna go this way. Ooh, he digs so quickie. He digs so quickie. Alright. Let's go out this way instead. I like how most NPCs will buy anything in any quantity, even if it goes to the millions. The same goes for you when you buy their items. True. What, you're upset about them having unlimited stock? I don't know what to tell you. There's a blueprint. They're just, prepared. They're prepared for very wealthy adventurers. Oh, there's 2 blueprints! That means we're gonna have the option of getting the axe. I mean, first we have to get to the blueprints and not die, which apparently for me is asking a lot, but... Boom. Blueprint acquired. NPC, hey, how many potions you want? All of them. All of them. Oh no, our bag's full. Alright, we'll come back for that one. Because I don't wanna be mining through the walls and miss something. Always buy all of the potions, period. No takebacks on that one. Ah! Shopkeeper, stay away, stay a while and listen. I really like Magicka. If that is what you were referencing. Magicka might have been referencing something else that I don't actually know. But I do like Magicka a lot. I didn't enjoy Magicka 2 as much as I wanted to. Hey Shep, the corgis are pregnant again. All hail the Oh god, how many corgis do you have? They're talking about RimWorld, by the way. They have a corgi army. That's Diablo. Okay, so Magicka was, spoofing Diablo then. I really want to play Diablo. I have never had the proper opportunity to sit down with it and enjoy it. I've done like demos and stuff like that, and I enjoy the demo play a lot. And Diablo as a whole, as a concept, is freaking perfect for me because I'm into that. But that has not been something that I have had the good favor of achieving at this point. You have 8 and 2 more are pregnant? God. Skyrim be like, hey, this guy is about to kill me. Let me just pause and eat 1,000 wheels of cheese. Oh my glob. Diablo is mandatory, yeah. It's on the list, man. Let me, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't think alt tabbing is gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna change your screen. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure Diablo is already on my. You like that elevator music? It's that's the demo music for Shapes.io, which is something else we will be playing on stream at some point. Just ignore it. Pretend it's not there. It'll go away. Diablo. Is Diablo not on Steam? Oh, that might be why I haven't bought it. Haven't bought it. Just because I'm so... the new one is going to be fire. Nice. Will you ever play Among Us, Shep? I don't know if I'll play Among Us on stream. I don't know about that yet. I have played Among Us. I own Among Us. Yeah, I'm not seeing Diablo on Steam, which is super unfortunate because I don't like most other game services. In fact, I despise most of the game services that are available. Ooh, options. Ooh. Ooh, how exciting. El Diablo. Fanciest elevator music. We'll play Among Us. Menacing music intensifies. I like Shapes.io. We'll play that at some point for sure. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I played hours and hours of that game, and it's a very simplistic game. I have watched far too many hours of streams that haven't been able to play it. Oh, Blizzard game. Yeah, that explains why it's not. Oh, of course it's Blizzard. Yeah. Cobalt Pickaxe is now available in the store. Nice. I very much want to play Diablo, but I hate most other game launchers. So I usually avoid games until they come out on Steam. I'm one of those annoying people. I'm a simp for Steam. I didn't want to break that block or that block. I wanted to hit the one right in the middle. Oh, I must have played the demos back on the Xbox when that was still my primary gaming unit. I assume that's where I would have played them. Man, it might be time for us to buy an elevator. No, we need the bag first. Because we have enough light to keep mining. We're just finding gems at too rapid a pace now. So we need a new bag before we get anything else. Among Us just had a massive update on mobile. I've also Diablo 2 CD for most of my life. Oh man, CD gaming. I had the old WoW. I don't remember which version. But I got the box set for WoW at one point. And that was one of the last CD for PC games that I had. Not talking about console games, but specifically for PC. I think that's the last CD that I ever got for PC gaming. I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty confident. Okay, Cobalt pickaxe is available. 25,000. That's all. CD is OG. Very annoying update. Oh, on mobile? That's unfortunate. You forgot about disk for PC? Yeah. Disk drives are no longer even standard for PCs these days. Like, that's the exception to the rule. We staying true to Gaben because only use Steam? Yes! Actually, I am a simp for Gabe. He has run his business in a way that, to my knowledge, because I have not looked into the inner workings of Steam or how they treat employees or anything like that, so I don't know 100% for sure, but his practices as far as sales and your ownership of the digital games, because that's in question for a lot of things these days, has been handled very well. Simp alert, yes. Gladly. I am happily a simp. Floppy disk. I don't know if I ever had a PC game on floppy disk. I think that was just before my time. Because I think one of the first ever games that I had was... Hang on. It's worth it now. One of the first ever PC games, or just video games in general, that I ever had. Let me see if I can do this. If I add a source, add an image, JPEG, add source, add a new source, call it old PC game. I have this, I think, on my desktop right now, a picture of this. Because it came up, I was watching someone else's stream, I don't remember exactly. And it came up, boom, there it is, okay. Boom. That is one of the first video games that I ever played. That, Lego Rock Raiders, there were some old, like, Where in the World or Carmen Sandiego, old PC games like that. What is that? That is the Star Wars Millennium Falcon CD with joystick play board. So, the interesting thing to note here, I can't use my mouse to point, so this is going to be really difficult. Hang on, if I point, you see the keyboard under the weird plastic thing? That is just a keyboard, like a standard, like the old school, what type of keyboard is that? It's the old, one of the original keyboards that everyone loves. I can't remember. Anyway, that plastic thing literally just sits on top of the keyboard, and then the chairs, the different chairs, and then the big blue button in the middle, the controls for the game are literally just plastic pegs that go through those, and all you do is push down on the seats and it pushes the keys, but it felt so cool. I guess that's not one of my original video games though, because I played, like, since I was, almost pretty much since I was born, I was playing like the old school Nintendo games. I know my first ever console was the old, oh yeah, original Game Boy, and I had Pokemon Blue version, and that was one of the first games that I owned, not my siblings, not anything else like that. It was my Game Boy, and it was my Pokemon Blue. That was awesome. What is that? All good. How's Diagon Ellie? That's so cute that I'm too young to understand that. These are your first. Oh yeah, Chimera, you were yeah, big ass floppy disk, yeah. Am I too young to understand that? How young are you people? I don't know if I'm a millennial or a Gen Z kid. I'm pretty sure, because I'm towards the end of millennial, so you're probably Gen Z. Game Boy was revolutionary, yeah. And then I immediately after I got a Game Boy, that next Christmas, I got a Game Boy Pocket. And the Game Boy Pocket was so freaking cool because it was the Game Boy, but it was the Pocket version, so it was smaller. It was awesome. I'm so glad I explained that to you because no one understood what Game Boy Pocket could possibly mean. Played so much Donkey Kong on the Game Boy? Yeah. There's an old Looney Tunes game that I played a lot on the Game Boy back in the day. Lots of wizards staring at fires and wayward spells. Your school as a kid had floppy disks? Yeah. I never played console games, actually. I only played PC games from when the XP computers were popular in Romania. Interesting. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Nintendo probably wasn't... Like, Romania wasn't exactly the largest audience to receive Nintendo consoles and Nintendo games, so they probably didn't push marketing very hard there at the time. And then combine that with just general price and availability. That would be rare, that makes sense. Floppy disks like the big ones or like the 3.5? It was definitely the 3.5. I don't think Copernicum is old enough for it to be the old floppy disks. I could be wrong. I'm sorry for assuming your age, even though you're in the next room over and I've met you. But I seriously doubt that was the big ones. Fake floppies. Big fudge, I'm so glad we don't have to use the word floppy disk that often. They weren't even floppy. Okay, touche, fair enough. Resources lost. Oh, our bag's full. I didn't even realize I was distracted once again. Yeah, back then, people with computer experience just pirated a lot of games to CDs and came to you and let you download them on your computer. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't remember why they were called floppy disks. I was trying to think of it to bring that up, but if you remember Kopi, by all means, drop your sweet, sweet knowledge. Takes a while to type. Oh, call me out, I see how it is, Shep. Never met you? Well, that's awkward. You should probably call the police if you've never met me. Alright, we make our way back upstairs. We really desperately need an elevator. I might sell out and buy a couple small elevators. It might be time. I think it is time. That way I can show you guys what the elevator's like anyway. If you open them, the disc inside was actually flop. The plastic case was just to hold and protect. Oh! Oh, so it was like a... It wasn't a hard disk. It was a floppy disk. Interesting. Used to play a lot of GTA Vice City without even knowing it. It was made by a big company. Oh, yeah, because it was just downloaded. Film? Oh, cool. That explains why it was so hard. I'm married to a nerd. No one is surprised, Kamira. Have you met Kopi? It's just a thin piece of film inside the plastic case. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, you know what? We got 8,000. We're gonna do something stupid and we're gonna buy 2 lifts. It's time. Y'all ready for this elevator action? That's why it isn't able to hold much data. Yeah, that does make sense. So we're gonna go to our inventory. We're gonna equip the lift. And then... I said we're gonna go to our inventory, equip the lift. Where can I place it? Does it want me to get further away? Oh, it does want me to get further away. Okay, that's fine. Build it right there. Boom! And then, the lift digs itself down. My goodness, that is so much slower than I remember it being. And then we just go. So we're gonna take this lift for a while now. I mean, yes, I have met him, married him, and had a kid with him, but his nerdiness has never ceased to amaze me with his new depths. Yeah, Kopi's the bomb diggity. We love Kopi. Among Us. Is that like your petition for Among Us, Saros? Wow. Wait, is that the extent? Lift remaining. Oh, it won't dig through gems. Interesting. I don't remember that. That was probably in the old game. Take Shepherd. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Don't you worry. We're gonna see. So the elevator is delicious. It's just the best. We love an elevator. Boop. Grab all the resources that we want along the way. You know what? We're actually we're gonna grab all these resources because these resources could purchase another elevator for us. Before I do something stupid and place that in the wrong spot. So here's the best thing about the elevator, right? So we're not supposed to dig straight down because then we can't climb back out, right? But if the elevator's nearby, it will come to you. Freaking amazing. Just perfect. Oh, resources lost. Dang it! Dang it! I'm a fool. The other would be like that feeling when the automated process in a game. Dude, I want Factorio so badly. I will be playing the crap out of Factorio on stream, assuming the potato can handle it, whenever that game finally does come on sale. It has never been on sale on Steam, according to sources that I checked. Not necessarily true, but according to the sources that I checked, it's never been on sale. So I'm not holding my breath, but when I get Factorio, I'm very excited for it. I love Satisfactory to death, but the old potato can barely handle that without the stream going, so we probably will not be playing that one on stream anytime soon. Bro, what? Oh no, what happened? What's the end? The end game in this game, there is actually an objective. You can beat this game, and when you do beat it, you can, remaining depth. Oh god, we have to go move these rocks. When you do beat it, you can go back through in New Game Plus, and it's a good experience because you get all your stuff with it. I think the Steam sale is coming on 27th of May. I hope Factorio's there, but I doubt it. 27th of May. That's so long from now. That's so far away. I think I have it, just never played it. Factorio? Really, Kobe? That game sings to me. So we've bought a third elevator now, and we're just gonna keep pushing with the elevators. I like the squeaky hinges of yeah. Steam sales are delicious. Yet another reason that I'm a simp. Humble Bundle is also good. I do buy games off Humble Bundle pretty regularly, especially if they tell me that I can add them to Steam later on. I'm such a simp for Steam that I literally have Minecraft. I routed it through Steam so that I can launch it as though it were a Steam game. I'm just that basic and proud of it. You don't like eggs? I like eggs a lot, Saros. Eggs are really good for you. But it's fair that you don't like them. To each his own, said the farmer as he kissed the cow. Okay. That's such a weird saying. My grandfather used to say that. Lo and behold, he was a cattle farmer, so... Humble Bundle is cool, except they email me constantly. That's why you just don't put in your primary email and then it's all fine. At least it ain't as long of a wait as the summer sale. Yeah, that's true too. But the summer sale is so delicious for everything but my wallet. The summer sale is not delicious for my wallet. Eggs are so good, I got my own chickens. Oh man, now Copernicium wants to visit you. She is a simp for chickens. I may be a simp for Steam, but she is absolutely a simp for chickens. Hasn't been as good lately. What, Humble Bundle? I haven't actually used it in a while. Nothing has popped up that really sang my song. The sales. Oh, like Steam sales? They've been great for me. A couple of the games that have been on my wishlist for like a year have finally hit that sweet 70% off threshold. That is what I desire. Will you buy everything? I don't buy everything. I only buy the games that I want that are 70% off. I just like a lot of games, all right? Don't attack me like this, you fiend. Inner sloth need your credit card and your CPF. Do know that you are an adult. There's something fishy here. Oh yeah, when they just want all of your information ever. Chickens, I love them. Yeah. I'm a fool and I don't use a spam email account and then constantly complain about the emails I get. Yeah, I have a few different emails for things of that nature, allegedly. Chickens. I do like chickens. And I like chicken as a food. I like chickens as an animal. They're not my favorite animal. Sorry, Copernicium. Don't kill me, please. And I love eggs. Eggs are the bomb diggity for me. I could eat eggs all day long. Because there's so many ways you could prepare an egg, too. Eggs are just satisfying. I have a rabbit in my garden right now. Oh, that's cool. I like rabbits, too. Okay, we're going to not waste resources. We're going to go back up to the surface. Boom. It's okay, we can all be wrong. I have 2 email spam accounts, but you can also go to a website with 10-minute emails. I would never recommend doing something like this because it could be considered amoral, but there's a site called mailinator.com. And that site exists. I can't recommend that you use it because I don't know the efficacy of it and things of that nature, but I will say that there is a site called mailinator.com that exists. Enough said. Yeah, when I moved into this house, I bought this house about 4 years ago now. It might be more than that. I can't really remember at this point. But when I bought this house, all of the rabbits that would show up were very nervous and trepidatious of me and everything that was going on in general. And over the last 4 years, there have been a couple generations of bunnies, obviously. But at this point, they don't even move. When I drive my car, I could pull like 2 or 3 feet from them. I can walk about 2 or 3 feet from them, depending on what they're doing. They have to be very distracted. Like they have to be having a really good snack. But I love bunnies. They're very, very cute. I like loom bands and horses. What is a loom band? I don't know what a loom band is. Hang on, let me look up a loom band. This one is so gorgeous. Has a coat that looks like creamy Siamese cat's fur. Well, that's cool. We only have like basic bunnies here. I don't know what family the bunnies would be, but they're just gray. Gray bunnies. That's it. That's all you can find in this area. Wild that I know of. Sounds adorable and also very soft. Yeah, that does sound soft. Oh, yeah, the fact that the bunnies don't care does drive Arrow just ballistic. She hates it. I haven't been able to catch it yet, so I don't know, but it looks so soft. Yeah, they're just gray. They're always gray. Just, what is the genus, that's probably the wrong word, of the local bunnies? Rabbits in eastern U.S. Eastern Cottontail. Oh, okay, I guess their coat has a little bit of brown in it, but it's mostly like gray and white. In my house, you ain't gonna see a lot of small wildlife. There are foxes ready to snap my chickens' necks. Oh yeah, that is a big problem as well. I live in a very urbanized area, so the foxes are rare, and I have a patch of trees right next to my house that's one of the only patches of trees immediately in this vicinity. And then there's a swamp nearby, a big swamp nearby, with a park and whatnot. And that's where you'd find most of the general wildlife. We gotta move these gyms. We gotta move that gym too, I guess. Oh, dang it. We're gonna move that gym too, I guess. I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, bunnies are adorable. Okay, why did that break? I didn't mean to break that. Oh well. Oh, we can hold 20 items now. Sweet. Come to me, elevator. Thank you, elevator. Why did we just die? I'm not totally sure why we just died. That is unfortunate, though. Huh. Whatever. Feels bunny, man. Feel very compelled to catch our yard bunnies and pet them. Dude, one day, like 2 years ago, I decided to sit outside on the sidewalk while all the bunnies were munching around just to see if I could get them comfortable enough with me that I could pet them, which is a bad idea, by the way. Don't pet wildlife, generally speaking, unless you know what you're doing. Why don't we have some sort of count going on here? Oh God, why have you said this, Fudge? Why have you done this? You monster. All right, hang on a second here. Bring that up. Is that already on 3 deaths? Because I think that's already on... Oh no, that's 1 death. I can't see it over the text. Alright, hang on. I gotta make a copy of this. I have to make a copy. Copy that one. Can I not duplicate? That's weird that I can't duplicate it. I really thought I could duplicate it. Open the property source. Yeah, but a big dog does the... Oh, yeah, a big dog does do the job. Foxes were the biggest issue my family had when we kept chickens, too. Yeah. Bunnies will give you carrot plague? Open your orifice, do it! I'm trying to figure out how to copy our death thing. Because I don't want to redo that one, because that's the death thing that's currently live from our playthrough of Dead Space 2. So I don't want to accidentally forget where we are in that. I guess I'll just have to make a new one. Alright, make a new text thing. Text. Add source. Add a new source. Minor text. Add source. Okay. Where's minor text? There's minor text. Put minor text there. Where are you, minor text? Hang on. Text says... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this instead. Because I can redo this later. Just ignore me for a minute here. Dead Space 2 equals 1. And that'll just be a note so that I can find that later, because I like the gray on this one better personally. And we're gonna put this down there. And I believe, what are we at? Are we at we at 3 deaths now or 4? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with 4 until proven otherwise. It is 4? I don't remember. You know what's cuter than a bunny? A prairie dog with a corn on the cob? No, I think I'd rather have a bunny with a corn on the cob. I like bunnies more, personally. You think 4? Okay, alright. We're gonna go with 4. And just pretend that it's true until someone inevitably corrects us. Wait, where's my cursor? Okay, I'm back in here. No, Mike, hold on. Oh, are you about to send me a picture? If you're sending it on Discord, I can't see it until later. But I'm interested in seeing a prairie dog with a corn on the cob. But I love bunnies. I think they're incredibly cute. I think they're one of the cutest creatures. I like 4. It's an even number. Butter dog. Alright, I don't know what killed us there last time. Apparently the elevator going down was just a bad thing. Don't die, or die twice very rapidly. Roger that. Solid advice. It is also the NR of sides a square has. Number of sides a square has. Oh, 4, yeah. Wow, both of you are nerds. Fudge and Copernicium out here nerding it up. Same. I'm not actually judging you. Same. Y'all thought I was gonna walk under that rock, didn't you? I bet you did. You don't have any faith. Rightfully so, to not have faith, but still. No faith. Butter dog with the butter on it. Oh right, you're one to talk. Look, just because I am a nerd in some ways doesn't mean I can't call you 2 people out on being nerds in other ways. Or similar ways, really. I prefer to surround myself with nerds. Nerds are good people. Can't a man just appreciate a square? No, absolutely not. We're a circle squad here, please. Dog with the butter on it, butter dog. Emeralds. I am loving this storage expansion that we got. This is really getting my goat. I like what we've done with the place. Circles, how dare! Where do we want to go from here? I guess we'll just go up and buy a new elevator. Because the elevators really have been more efficient at getting us to the bottom. And the lower we get, the more gems we're going to get rapidly. So, I guess we will just use short elevators until we can start affording larger ones rapidly. This guy is a full-blown circlist! Hey, don't you judge my religion. If I want to believe in circles, I'll believe in circles. Can't believe what I'm hearing. Should be ashamed. All of us should be ashamed. You squares. All of you squarists. Deeply offended on both of our behalves. Triangle gang! Ugh. This is shaping up to be a real... Dang it. I only figured out the first half of that joke before I started saying it. I regret everything. But appreciate the first half of the joke at least. Triangles are cool. Triangles are very strong. If I had to pick a simple shape to be my favorite, it would probably actually legitimately be the triangle. Because it is such an efficient shape. Can we just appreciate the level of nerdiness that is this chat at this point? So we're all just discussing good shapes. We're at a depth of 103. We've passed 100. And I've just dug in a bad spot, but it's okay because we have a basic grappling hook. Triangles are closer to squares than circles. I don't need your logic coming up in this chat. I don't need any of that. Get your shenanigans out of here, Fudge. You monster. Gonna be honest, I internally scoffed and was like, I could come up with a pun to finish that sentence, and then stared at my screen blankly. Haha! Got you too. Ah, too much knowledge. Knowledge is power, and no one streamer was meant to have all that power. Oh, here's an interesting philosophical question for all of you lovely people in chat. If you were given the option of living forever, you are immortal, would you take it? For the sake of argument, we're going to say that you do continue to age, so if you've seen Doctor Who, you're dealing with like a face of Bow type situation. You're going to turn into an old, crusty, disfigured, nasty thing that may or may not be able to actually communicate at that point, but you can live forever. Would you take it? Because there's a split household here where I'm living. Copernicium would not, because she doesn't want to leave the people that she loves behind. She's one of those, nice people. I would absolutely take it, because there's so many things in the world that I want to experience, I want to see, I want to know, I want to do. And I know that one lifetime is not going to be enough to do everything that I want to do. So I would absolutely take immortality, even if it did mean that I had to be an old crusty face of Bow. I have no intention of living forever. Man, you and Copernicium are so similar. Can I be a moving skeleton? Don't let your dreams be dreams, Luigi. You could be whatever you want to be. Got everything bent out of shape. Oh, I like that one. That was a good one. Y'all, he asks everyone this question in real life because I feel like there's some deeper philosophical truth about us as humans, us as people, like our personalities. I feel like there is there is some sort of philosophical truth that could be derived from an individual's answer to this question. I have found that more empathetic people are very quick to say no, whereas less empathetic people and more analytical people are very quick to say yes. So I don't know if that's true. That's not like an insult against anyone depending on your answer. I don't know what the truth is in this scenario. It's just something that I've pondered for a while now. Just want to be a skeleton of puns. No intention of living forever, at least not in this body. Fair enough. I would. You could do anything. See, Luigi, you and I are of the same mind there. I would want to live forever because there's so many things you could experience, and I am very much of the opinion that it's better to have loved and lost. So as far as like leaving people behind, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. So even though all of the people that I know and love are going to die, they're not immortal. Everyone that I know will die. I would still rather have had those relationships and proceeded with life than to end, personally. That's just me, though. Did I miss anything? I feel like I missed anything. What's he going on about? Who knows, Sorrows? Who knows, really? I mean, there's an end of the world in a couple million years, ain't it? A skeleton, if you will. Yeah, but Luigi, would you still take the deal? Would you still want to be immortal? You cannot die, even by your own choice. You cannot die, even if you're there after Earth explodes, the sun is gone, the reverse Big Bang happens. Would you still want to be there? You're just atoms floating around in space. We'll say, for the sake of argument, that you're still capable of thought, but there is nothing. Would you do it? Millions of years floating around in space. No one to talk to, nothing to do. There's nothing. Personally, I would still do it because I would want to experience whatever happens next. I don't know what it would be, but I would do it. You could experience getting shot, yeah, and you wouldn't die. I've also been curious what it feels like to get shot. The closest I've come is I took a ricochet, a pistol round ricochet, 9mm ricochet, to the face, just under my safety glasses. It didn't leave a mark, it didn't leave a scar. Well, it did leave a mark for a while, but it didn't leave a scar or anything, so it doesn't really count the same way. But, that's the closest I've come to getting shot. Does not count at all. So I am also curious of that one. We out here just floating in the void. Hell yeah, second Big Bang. See? Luigi, you and I are of the same mind. Fudge and Copernicium are of the same mind. So we've got two camps in chat here. Unpopular opinion, I think we sort of are immortal already, just not in the way one might think. Are you referring to like an reincarnation type belief? Because I'm very curious if you're willing to share. Obviously you don't need to, but I am a very curious individual, so sharing is caring. Side note, Shep philosophy lesson tomorrow. If you would like to join us for part 2 of realism, depending on what I've got going on, I will absolutely be there. I can do that while I continue to grind through the achievements of the Master Chief Collection, which I really desperately wish I could stream, but cannot at this point in time. Wait, no. If the sun exploded, you would feel the pain until the sun stopped. Yeah, you would feel the pain. Would you still take it? So, Sarah's, you saying that you wouldn't take it? Yeah, man, I mean, there was 1, why not 2? We're just gonna nap until it happens. Theoretically, if there's still particles, it is somewhat inevitable, like Fudge said, maybe not in the same way, I don't know what they're thinking of, but it is somewhat inevitable that something will happen again. So, with that, I would want to be around to see it. And then the new species that rise from the abyss will see me as a god amongst them. Not actually. That's not actually at all the point, but it would be interesting. Just saying. Ooh, y'all see that red thing up there? We're going for that. That's gonna be valuable, I bet. Anytime you see something new in this game, you need to get excited. Iron. Okay, that's less exciting than I thought it was gonna be, but it's probably still more valuable than anything we have right now. We're gonna be the first to invent the wheel again. Exactly! We can be the forerunners that impart our knowledge on the next civilization. The pain could last for years and years. Dude, years and years might be an understatement. That pain could last millennia. You could be in that pain for an endless, almost seemingly, practically endless amount of time. I know some people think that your legacy is a way to have the immortality, as in your effects echo forever. Okay, yeah, that's true. A lot of people do consider it, and that's, honestly, that's where I sit too, because your legacy, until they do discover immortality, just saying, any scientists out there, I'm ready, just hit me up. But until they do discover immortality, legacy really is one of the best options to consider the prospect of immortality. Just my thoughts on it. Well, I think consciousness is fundamental to reality. And if so, one just returns to source, not as your identity, but as pure consciousness. Okay, interesting. The Godhead, if you will. Yeah, I've read philosophical texts similar to that. I can't place it right now, but that does seem very familiar. So that's a fair assumption. I wish I knew everything. I wish I knew all the secrets of life. That's such a basic sentence to say, but man, I really wish. Plus you would have both physical pain and mental pain. Oh yeah, the anguish would be real. It would be awful, but I, as an individual, I am not afraid to experience pain, especially if I'm aware of the fact that it will end. If the pain is endless, that does not sound very good to me. But if there is a promise of the pain ending, I don't actually mind. I'm fine going through what I have to go through, as long as it's not permanent. That's just me. Read the Kybalion. Hang on. I gotta go to Google for that one. It's a very interesting book. I will be adding that one to the list, because I do enjoy philosophical works. I have a whole section on my bookshelves devoted to philosophical works. That is the wrong note. Books to buy. Kybalion. Pain is just a sensation, exactly. The only thing that matters to me is the lasting effects. Like, if my arm gets torn off, I no longer have an arm. That would be unfortunate. I don't really want that. But if I know that my consciousness can survive, meh. Especially, like, if I can heal, like, if my arm breaks in 100 different places and it's just the worst, most excruciating pain of my life, if my arm is going to be fine after it heals, meh. Oh my gosh, I'm a masochist. Never mind. We're gonna just ignore that. We're gonna ignore that thought. We're just gonna move on from that one. Hang on, I'm still looking up the book by 3 initiates. I have definitely seen this before. Hermetic Philosophy of Ancient Egypt and Greece by 3 initiates. Well, I have just found the entire book on Google Books for free, which is pretty cool. University of Virginia Library. Wow, that's fun. 1819. Cool. Anywho. I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, but how do you know what is real? I mean, what if your pain is just a demon tricking you into thinking, okay, I see your philosophy class going there, Kamira. We're living in the Matrix, I understand. That would be interesting if everything that we know, everything that we sense is in fact false. That would be a very interesting thing to find out. Pain is just electrical signals, accidentally writes the book, list in your death note. Don't talk about my death note. We don't talk about the death note on here. You would be taken away for I don't know how which years, just so scientists can conduct tests on you. You'd be a slave too. That's true, but eventually all those scientists are going to die, and I'd get out. So, whatever. C'est la vie. Life moves on. And since you're immortal, you would be the one that would be moving on. I'd still take it. I'd absolutely take the immortality. It's a very interesting philosophical question that Copernicium is right. I do ask that question of a lot of people pretty regularly because it's a very interesting concept to me. Oh, hang on. We have an elevator. What am I doing? I'm just a fool. I'm gonna put that elevator right here. Boop. We'll let that go for a minute. Well, we're gonna have to mine that out, so I guess we're not gonna let that go for a minute. There we go. Would you though? Yeah, I would. Yes. Genuinely, I would. I would absolutely take the immortality. If somebody, like, if something were to walk into my room right now and say, hey, here's the deal. You are immortal XYZ. We go through all the stipulations that we just referred to here. Would you take it? Like, this is your chance. This is your one chance in your life to decide. Take it or leave it. I would take it right now. I would absolutely take it. And I've thought about it a lot. And I don't think I would regret it. I might, because ask me again in a million years. But I would take it. I would absolutely take it. Under the stipulation that my thought would continue, that I was able to keep thinking, because if I turn into a vegetable and then I'm just in a vegetative state, obviously there's no benefit to immortality at that point. So no, I would not want that. But phone battery died, so you missed it. You didn't miss that much. I was saying that if I were given the option legitimately right now, would I take immortality? And I was saying that yes, I would. But the stipulation is my thought would have to continue. I don't need my brain, but if I know the brain holds the memories and all that stuff, but even if you could just like download me into a computer and you could guarantee me 100% guarantee that the computer would still function even after everything is dust. I know that's not how that works, but if you could guarantee that I would still be able to think and I would still be able to learn and still be able to remember at least some things, then I would do it. I would absolutely do it. Could you easily watch your future spouse and child die? Yes, I could. I legitimately think that I could, because I am fully and completely of the philosophical camp that it is better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. And under those circumstances, I would rather... oh, hey, look, the barrier. I'll talk about that in a second. I would rather love my spouse and future child and then watch them die, even if I was eternally the same age that I am now, if I was in the same physical condition that I am now, I would rather watch them die and still proceed living, because if they die anyway, then like Mackenzie could get hit by a bus tomorrow. Please don't, by the way, if you're listening still and you're not in a meeting, please don't get hit by a bus, but she could get hit by a bus tomorrow and be dead. And I will have rather loved her and been in this relationship than to not. And in the same way, if I live for 80 more years of my life right now and she dies then, and then I watch my child die, it's not fair that the child died before the parent. I don't think that's right, but I'd still do it, because I would rather have had those experiences and continue to have experiences than to never have the experiences at all. And if I choose to not be immortal, I don't get the opportunity of having those experiences, right? That's just my opinion on it. So I will reach out in just a second. This is the barrier. We have to get the new pickaxe before we can dig through this. Collect 5 blueprints, purchase the cobalt pickaxe, and then use it to break through this barrier to continue on with the game. So at this point, our goal is not to go deeper. It is to find enough resources to purchase that pickaxe. Okay, Mr. House. I do like House. Also, it's Doctor. It's Dr. House. No one has proven that memories are held in the brain. You're right. That's true. They have proven that brain signals fire, and that activates some sort of neurological response that then people are able to recall stuff. But, yeah. I would want to be able to still think and still remember, even if my brain turned to atoms, personally. FNV ref? Oh, Fallout New Vegas. Dude, I tried to play Fallout New Vegas. It just didn't work for me. It wasn't my type of game. I don't know why. Everything about it on paper seemed perfect for me, but I could never really get into Vegas. New Vegas it wasn't my shtick. So I didn't actually get that reference. I'm guessing you facepalmed hard right now when I said that. That is my assumption. He sighed? Yeah, okay. Sighing is just as good. Man, I'm loving this stream today. This chat is great. You guys are awesome. is a good day. Having a good day. You played a part in that, so thank you. Alright, sell all this junk. 8,200. We're at 17,000. We need 25,000 to continue. So, we go back in, and we mine some more. Hopefully iron, because that seems like the highest valued thing that we can get at this stage. You missed all the philosophy stuff because you had to dip out for a second? That's unfortunate. It's okay. I didn't say that you would get hit by a bus. That didn't occur. That was someone else. It wasn't me. Certainly wasn't me. Okay, are we done with the immortality thing? Until someone says something that brings it back up, yeah. It's inevitable. Someone's gonna say something. So unsurprised, yeah. I'm sorry that I had to use your death as an example of why I would want to live forever. I think it's better for our relationship if we just pretend that didn't happen. Because that's a healthy response to things like that. I think we've had enough vehicle injuries for one couple. Oof. Okay, fair enough. For those that are not... Ooh, hello, Rock. For those that are not in the know, she is, she's referencing, certain missing appendages from certain members of the family. Namely, feet, and namely me. People are like trees. If you hit them with an axe, they fall down. That's true, generally speaking. I can't recommend that you do that, but yes, that is true. Granted, I don't know if I've ever hit someone with an axe. So I haven't personally experienced that. I have anecdotal evidence that that's true. But I don't know for sure. So there are experiments done on rats. 4 rats learn a maze. Cut out a different quarter of each rat's brain. All 4 rats can still do the maze after surgery. Oh yeah, I've seen something like that, I think. Which was the idea that you don't need the entirety of your brain to still understand what's going on, which would tie into your point about no evidence that memories are in the brain. Interesting. Huh. You've hit someone with an axe, Saros? You probably shouldn't admit that somewhere where Twitch is inevitably recording everything. That's probably not a smart thing to admit. I'm not a lawyer though, so don't take advice from me. I can't believe we haven't died in so long. I don't know either way, just bringing up a point, but if someone's brain is gone, they're mostly unresponsive. Is that just absence of electrical signals, or is it lack of memory storage? That is a good question. No, not a person, a tree. Oh, yeah. I have felled a few trees with an axe in my time. I think your brain is more like an antenna than a transmitter. Time to talk on wood. Human clones might give some insight into things if that ever becomes a... So, cloning is another thing that I ask a lot, and Copernicium gets tired of me going on and on about. But, here's another interesting philosophical question for you. I'm so sorry, Saras, but we're going down another rabbit hole here. If someone makes a clone of you that looks exactly like you, grows exactly like you, functions exactly like you, is it you? And then secondary question, if someone goes through all that rigmarole and then implants your memories into the clone so they have all of the same experiences as you, it's just artificially made, is that you? And then if the original dies, do you carry on as the clone? At what point is it no longer you? If someone downloads all of your memories, all of your feelings, everything you've ever had into a computer, is that you? If the computer processes things the same way you do, will still not be you because of your biofuels, is different because of environmental factors. Okay, that's an interesting perspective. I haven't heard that argument. Please don't start with clones. You'll get him started on the Clone Wars. He'll never stop. Fair enough. Nature versus nurture for sure. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Obviously there's genetics that go into each person, but I am very, very aggressively in the camp of believing in nurture versus nature. Like, nurture over nature. I think that we as people are predisposed to certain things depending on our genetics, but that you can nurture pretty much anything either way. So, or Eve. Dude, Eve is an interesting philosophical conversation as well. So, Fudge, you're of the opinion then that if your brain got downloaded into a computer, it wouldn't be you at all. It wouldn't even be close. Is that correct? Is always both, not a battle. Yeah, it is always both. That's true. But a lot of people think that genetic predisposition is extremely significant. And I am of the camp that it's not as significant as people would generally suggest. I'm not a scientist. I haven't done any proper study on this stuff. It's just, I do anecdotal research. So don't listen to me. But I am of the opinion that, like, hang on. Okay, I'm getting lost. Hang on. I'm of the opinion that you can nurture someone into pretty much anything. So your genetic dispositions for different things don't matter as much as some individuals or fields of thought would have you believe. All right. It's like the scientists that separated genetically identical twins. Yeah, which one's the twin at that point? Both? Is it the brain? Is it, as Fudge is suggesting, where it's something beyond the brain? What is the twin at that point? The clone wouldn't be able to reproduce with a woman, but me and you can, so the clone isn't... Well, what if it can? What if they figure out a way to make an exact genetic replica of you that has all human functions? Is that clone you? I read a book about that by a neuroscientist. I think it was called The Psychopath Inside. I have that book, and do we both have that book? We might both have that book. Psychopath Inside, super interesting discussion of nature versus nurture. Yeah, that's fair. I would agree, check out Epigenetics. I don't know it by that name. Literally changing your genetics through environmental factors. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't really have any thoughts, like, directly training off of that. Because I have a general belief in that, but I will try to remember that and look into it should it come up at some point in my life that I have the option to look into it. Genetic decay still occurs from clones. Wait, which clones are we talking about, Kopi, here? Because, are we talking about, like, real clones, like animal clones that people have tried to create at this point? Are we talking about... Oh, IRL, yeah, okay. So, if you clone a clone, is the clone still a clone of the original, or is the clone a clone of the clone? I'm just saying. It's a field of study. Okay. Epigenetics. I would have liked to have been a scientist. I'm just very... Personally speaking, this has nothing to do with anyone out there or anyone's beliefs. It's just my personal opinion that college is not a generally helpful thing. So I have no desire to go to college, and you can't really be a scientist in America, at least, without some sort of college education. That's generally frowned upon. Even if you do independent research and independent study, even if it is at the college level, they just don't care. I read a book about epigenetics in college, but I don't remember much. Unless it is of the original DNA sample. IRL, it's been seen in animals and plants. Unless it's of the original DNA sample. Okay, I see what you're saying. Anytime someone was like, write a paper, pick your topic, I was like, bioethics! I enjoy the topic of bioethics a lot. Genetic sentience would definitely set in a few clones. And okay, so you're saying that for at least a few levels of cloning, it would still count. Am I reading that correctly? I could not be. I am a layman, after all. Sentience, yeah. Sentience. You wrote it twice, so now I'm second guessing myself, but I'm pretty sure you're saying sentience. As in one's ability to be sentient. Now I'm second guessing everything I ever knew, or thought that I knew. Do we know anything? I saw a thing about how the sheep clones would age faster because they were being cloned from an adult sheep. Oh, so their genetic material, their DNA was already programmed at a later date. Interesting if that's true. Senescence is when genetics degrade. Senescence. Okay, yeah, so I was reading that wrong. Thank you for clarifying. I apologize for my naivety. So we could just have not found them yet out, but the aliens don't want to talk to us yet. Oh, aliens? Yeah, technically. Technically. I don't know. It seems illogical to me. This is a dangerous topic to go down, but it seems illogical to me that in the infinite vastness of the universe, there would not be any other form of life as we define it. Whether it's aliens that have spaceships and whatnot, that I won't get into, but as far as alien life forms, it is incredibly... What's the right word? I don't want to say the wrong thing here. I learned that word from growing mushrooms. Interesting, that's cool. I've wanted to get into that. I watched a lot of Cody's Lab on YouTube, and he did a series on mushrooms that he was growing for a bit. Bro, I've seen so many UFOs. Yeah, and there's eyewitness accounts from all over the place, but I personally, and I know this is a dangerous path to go down, but I am not convinced at my current understanding. That doesn't mean it's not true. It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's false at all. My life is so weird. Yeah, that's fair. That's just where I am as an individual. There might be something out there that kills smart life, and we might be next. Could be, technically. I saw something, I feel like it was a thought experiment, but I could just be misremembering. That happens a lot. Where it was, oh, what was it? It's something along the lines of we could be getting signals right now from who knows where that are just in a means that we don't have access to yet. Like before we discovered radio waves, we couldn't obviously read radio waves, etc., etc. So that could already be occurring. It's called reality TV. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen a lot of that on reality TV. Alright, we're gonna buy another lift because we just got the axe that's going to let us go through the blue. Haha! If this becomes a YouTube video, this is gonna be such a weird YouTube video. Because to try to make it a YouTube video that's about the game specifically, I would have to cut so much content. But then if it's a YouTube video about the philosophy, the title would be so weird because it's minor dig deep, but we also go on philosophical rants the whole time. It'll be funny. It'll be funny to see what ends up happening with that. Boom! We are through the blue layer. Nailed it. And just like that, we shall put out another elevator. You gonna dig? Or are you just gonna take your sweet time? Okay, that's fine. Well, while it's taking its sweet time, I suppose we'll go to the side and get some stuff. This is no longer the game, it's completely another subject. Yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with that though. Like, this is one of the reasons I wanted to start streaming is because it's fun to interact with y'all in like casual hangout formats like this. This is one of my favorite things about streaming, is that we're able to have discussions like this casually. It's cool to me. I'm pretty simple and basic though, so whatever. Mining for philosophical gold? That is not a bad title. I might steal that. Depending on how it would edit down, I might steal that title. All of your intellectual property are belong to us. You can use that? Thank you! Need to change the stream name? I probably should, actually. I seriously doubt that Miner Dig Deep has a large audience on Twitch. I doubt we're gonna get any randoms in here today, but I probably should change it. Y'all are awesome. I guess I'll just go ahead and steal your title now then. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and change this. Boom, update. Nailed it. I love hearing other perspectives on things like ethics. Yeah, me too. Part of the reason I like YouTube's, yeah. I am very invested in conversations like that. Getting a phone call. We're just going to ignore that. Or spelunking for Sophia. Nice. Nice. I like it. That one I feel like fewer people would get, because not many people would speak the language necessary. Granted, within the audience that would probably enjoy the discussion, that title would hit harder. That also does sound a bit dodgy. Out of context, that is definitely a quote. Oh man, it's a good day. This is fun. Corgis have been born, all hair the corgi. So are you just at 10 now, Chimera? Or did they have twins? Did anybody have twins? Boom, look at that stack of cash. Delicious. Titanium pickaxe for 150k. Oh, we can get the first drill for 35,000. We're gonna avoid the drill for now, because the drill is very loud. 10 corgis with 1 pregnant. Oh gosh. You're gonna have to feed all those corgis. RimWorld is not designed for that many animals. How are you going to live? That's too many. That's too many corgis. There is such a thing as too many corgis. Build the army. I don't remember how many levels there are in this game, but I know that it gets pretty deep. Ooh, that could be another title, technically. Miner, we dug too deep, philosophically. That doesn't hit as hard, though. That's probably not as good. I was looking at a pug the other day, and I thought, what if we... Oh, fudge, you just opened a trapdoor that you weren't expecting. Literally driving down the road, not, what, 3 days ago? Kinsey? I don't remember. But just a couple days ago, might have been yesterday, I don't know. Driving down the road, I scoffed because I saw a bulldog and said almost exactly that same thing that you just said. I feel so sorry for many different dog breeds. I just can't. I can't do it. I have a ton of food. You remember who I am, right? We do not starve here. Okay, fair enough. I think it was last week. Was it last weekend? Really? I didn't think it was that long ago. I guess last weekend. She remembers time better than I do. My feeble, non-immortal brain already failing me. Too young for that. Pugs would definitely not survive in the wild. Absolutely not. I lived with someone for a little while. He had 2 pugs. Nice guy. Honestly, they were nice dogs. But man, all I could think is that they were suffering. Their whole life seemed like suffering. Oh, resources lost. I'm such a fool. These poor animals. The next issue is that we're out of storage for food. I mean, build a bigger freezer. Build a second freezer. They'll just be born and run into a wall, failing to breathe. Yeah. Bro, pugs literally just go... Chihuahuas are demon spawn. I have yet to in my life meet a Chihuahua that I thought had a nice personality. And that is technically very prejudiced of me to assume that because of the Chihuahuas that I've met are XYZ, that all of the rest of the Chihuahuas are XYZ. That is the definition of prejudice. But, man, Chihuahuas, we don't get along on paper. That is for dang sure. You know, let's just get a long lift. Why not? Chihuahuas are jerks, all of them? Yeah, every single one? Yeah. That is one of the few ways in my life that I am absolutely prejudiced. I can't do Chihuahuas. Cats as well. I'm sorry if you like cats. I have met cats that I like. I have met cats that were nice to me, and then they betrayed me because cats are just jerks. I have yet to meet a cat that didn't do something in a very jerkish manner at some point in time. Cats and I do not get along. We just don't. No Chihuahua love in the chat? Pagawa. I will fight you. That's fine, Kenzie. You're allowed to be wrong about cats. That's mythical. Wait, I'll post a video on Discord that you need to see. Alright, I'll check that out after stream. Cats... So, I like the idea of cats, and there's a teleporter back to the surface somewhere at this depth. Wow, that is super useful. So, those happen every now and then. What we're gonna do is ignore that diamond, actually. And we're going to, because I want this to be a straight walk to the teleporter, because it makes it easier later on. We're gonna do this. We're going to go over here. Wow, the teleporters look different than they used to in the old game. Oh man, this diamond ruined our straight walk. Darn. Oh well. Equip our grab hook. It's a very interesting combo. Cats are fine as background pets, but dogs are more yeah. I like dogs. Ooh! The portal is actually 1 block lower. That's convenient. Boom! Teleport to the surface. Sweet. Alright, so now we do that. Then we do this. We go over here. Dig down. Oh, this diamond ruins it. Darn it! It's a good description. Yeah. I would never own a cat to own a cat. That's not something that I would ever do. If a cat is ever in this house, it is definitely for your sake, Kinsey. Simultaneously, though, I am actually allergic to cats, so that will probably not happen. Unless we get a hypoallergenic one. Rather have a dog, but cats are also nice as long as you don't agitate. Cats are just jerks. All cats are jerks, period. We love making generalizations that are not true and that we don't know. That doesn't get people in trouble at all at any point in life. Certainly not. Hey, it's our first long elevator. Nice. Cats are seriously jerks? Yes, they are. I agree. Fluffers are better. Get this diamond. Or cobalt, rather. Excuse me. Sorry. Wait. Oh, no! This lift could go deeper! Oh, I'm a fool. Whatever. Oh, well. Live and learn. Fluffers are better. I have never been a cat person. I'm definitely a dog person. I think it's fine to generalize if it's about chihuahuas. Thank you. Thank you for being on my side with that. That's exactly what my ego needed, was someone else to agree with me. Or circles. You're both wrong still. How unsquare they are. Okay, I will yield to that, I believe. I think I'll yield to that. Keep on digging there, Chief. Got about 20 more minutes in my day here. And unfortunately, I'll have to walk away from all of you lovely people. 73 more depth to go. How many rocks do we have now? A few. There are a few rocks here. Please keep digging. I don't want to get stuck here. I think we've gone full circle, you say? Do-do-do! Ba-ba-booyah! We're running out of light. It's been a while since that happened. Just gonna keep on trucking. Oh, we've hit another roadblock. Alright, this time, because it's so far down, we're gonna actually have to make our way around. Except we can't make our way around yet. Because we're out of resources. Back up to level 200. Ugh. I hate that there are holes here. That upsets me. Ooh. Technically speaking, we could fix this hole. But to do so is going to be very dangerous. You know what? We're going to do that after we teleport. Because we're going to not waste our stuff. Boom. Back at the surface. Look at that sweet, sweet pile of money. I need to be waiting with symbols to pop through the door when someone makes a good pun. That would actually be really funny if you did that. All in favor of changing the phrase full circle to full square, say no. 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 Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's do that. Because I'm the streamer here, I get, oh gosh, if it would work, hang on. Because this is how equality works, right? Is that one individual gets more power than everyone else? Because I get to vote no twice. Hey, get you a Sorrows. Sorry, game over. Makes 8 more accounts to vote yeah. How many? 8? Technically, would 8 accounts actually put us over the threshold to actually be affiliate? I don't even know anymore. It's been a long time since I checked. What are we at? Where are we at these days? There's a reason for this. There's a reason for me checking this. As soon as I can find it. I can't find my follower count. Why can I not find my follower count? Why is that a thing? Ah, 41. Ah, dang it. You'd have to make 9 fake accounts in order for it to be beneficial to me. So if you made 9 fake accounts and voted yay, I'd be all for it. Not actually. Twitch, please don't ban me. I don't actually want that to happen. All in favor that like milk say yeah? Yes, I like milk. I'm a big fan of milk. I like milk a lot. Violence inherent in the system. Unfortunately, milk messes up your stomach. It's okay, we're all allowed to be wrong. Motion to change phrase passed unanimously in favor of yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're trying to go around the system. Man, you would be a great politician in the US. And that's all the time for political drama that we have for today. Oh, we could buy a new lamp. But I think we're just gonna hold out. Maybe we should buy a new lift. Yeah, we'll buy another lift. Why not? Milk is delicious, but it's just a pain. You're lactose intolerant? Painful pleasure. So this is the hardest part of the game at this point. It's taking the elevators all the way back down. The lower you get, the longer it takes to get back down. The less light you have when you get there. No light, and the bright blue eyes. Whoever knew that life could be so violent. I do sometimes suck it up and eat ice cream even though I will suffer. Those words were very out of context. Alright, how much further can this go? 59 blocks, so we're gonna go around this here. There is no light here. Anyone play that Destiny mission? No, just me? Just Copernicum and I? Ah, Destiny. I used to love Destiny. And then they changed things. And everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Now Destiny and I are just mutual acquaintances. You're welcome for the voice. I can't say that phrase without the voice. I wouldn't be doing the worm god its proper respect. The respect that it deserves as a worm god. You know? I don't know what I'm looking for at this point. Really, we're just waiting for the elevator, but I didn't want to waste all the fuel that we had, so I figured I'd go over here and see if anything happens. So many plays of that stupid mission. Yeah. Destiny is a fun game. If you have ever played Halo and enjoyed it, Destiny is very similar for obvious reasons. And I would have recommended it, both Destiny 1 and 2, I would have recommended it had they not continuously moved the goalpost. Like, when you have a game that is meant to be a grind, and you continuously, constantly move the goalpost for what people are doing, but that's, oh, okay. Now I'm ranting, but I'm gonna rant. The problem with Destiny, for me personally, the reason that I lost faith in it and stopped playing it overall, the problem with Destiny is it is a game about grinding for level ups and equipment and better equipment and etc, etc, etc. But every time they released a new season, they would move the goalpost, which for a grinding game is fine. You have to move the goalpost. The problem with Destiny is the last couple levels, specifically Destiny 2. I played the heck out of Destiny 1. I don't remember ever having it fall out of grace for me, but I didn't play it until it was in the dirt. But with Destiny 2, after New Light released, you would grind up to the point where you could no longer get levels in a standard way. You had to do specific events. You'd have to play during specific time periods. You'd have to do specific raids in order to get equipment that would make your level higher. That's fine. It's very difficult to do. It took a long time. Kinsey and I were playing constantly for a while there. And with that, I was only able to go up like 2 or 3 levels, getting the gear that was necessary to keep progressing. Then, so we played for like a month of me just trying to grind for that gear specifically. And then they moved the level cap up, but they didn't do it in the way of, oh, there's just more that you can grind for to do. They moved it so that all of that play that I did to get those levels, all of the grinding to get those specific achievements was just gone, because then you could get those same levels just by normal stuff, like normal drops and proceeding normally. And that's so annoying and aggravating and disheartening as a player, because when you do something like that, you are devaluing all of the work that was put into grinding for those levels. If they wanted to move the goalpost, they should have just made it so that there were more levels that you can get by doing those special events, or they could add more events to get those levels and then make it that way. But to make it so that grinding for all that gear was completely irrelevant broke me as a player, and I lost all faith in it. So that's just me. Don't move the goalpost to the golf course. Yes. I'm glad you understand. I like it a lot. I'm not as upset about their changes because I was a newbie. Yeah. Only ever seen the game logo and figured it looks like Half-Life. It's if you know Halo. Ooh. Oh. That's interesting. That's dirty. They changed something about this game. So there are mine shafts in this game that pop up, and in the old game, if you had light, you could see the shafts. Whereas right now, I'm trying to point at my screen. If you look just to the right of our character, the dirt is a slightly lighter shade. If I move into that, that dirt doesn't exist. That's dirty. It does add to the difficulty, so I'm not necessarily mad about it, but anyway, that is my Destiny rant. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you're gonna move the goalpost, don't devalue what people have already worked on in your game. Don't do it. That just makes people not want to do your game the same way that you have already been doing it. Ugh. Rambling intensifies. So, there's the blueprint that we need to get through the next blue barrier that we're gonna find eventually. Best TED Talk I've seen in a while, TBH. Oof. I remember when TED Talks were the freaking coolest thing, man. That's dirty because you're digging in dirt. I'll let myself out. No, I like that one. I like that one. You could stay. I used to love watching TED Talks. I'd watch a lot of TED Talks back to back. Now the good news is, because we moved all the elevator stuff, the elevator should just come to us. Please don't get stuck. Okay, we can get to it now, so it can get stuck again if it needs to. Hello, elevator. Thanks for stopping by. We're at 17 out of 20 items, so we're gonna try to max out our inventory here. Oh, you guys see that light patch there to the right, or to the left? See that? That would kill us. Oh, that definitely would have killed us. That's deep. Oh, bag is full. And I have screwed up. It's not a screw up that we can't fix, but I have screwed up. No, 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 don't mind that gem. Don't mind that gem. And back up to the surface we go. Oh man, it's been a good day and a good stream. We have hit about the time where I'm going to have to call it, though, so we're probably going to head up to the surface, sell this stuff, and then bugger. Which is a shame, because I'm really enjoying the conversation. It's a good day. I feel like this game needs some fossils. Technically, there actually are fossils if you keep going. They're just another resource that you can sell, though. It's a really simplistic game, but man, I love it to death. This is such a fun game. 67,000. That was a good round. That was a very good round. Alright. You used to have to save. Is that still true? Everything is better with fossils? Hang on, what's this portal do? There didn't used to be a portal back. You can portal back down? That changes everything! That's awesome! Okay, that did not used to be in the game. That's really cool. That's really cool. I appreciate that. Everything is better with fossils except a crime scene. I don't know how to save, and I'm really worried. I'm so concerned. Alright, I'm just gonna assume that it auto-saves. That's such a dangerous game to play. Select mine? Ah, start a new mine? Okay, mine 1 hour. Okay, cool. I think it did save then. Alright, so we're gonna exit. What could go wrong? Ah! It exited all the way out. Okay, well, so much for an outro. I'm gonna have to go back into the game because this one might become a YouTube video. So I want to at least have an outro to it. I mean, they do enhance the milieu of a crime scene, but that's just production value. But probably inconvenient to sort through if they're all the same species. But they do add a vibe. So, literally, wait, okay, I'm gonna mess up the timing again. Wasn't it yesterday, Kinsey, that we were sorting some books out? Anyway, literally yesterday, she ranted again that I have a flair for the dramatic, and she's right, because life is better with a little bit of pizzazz and jazz hands. Anywho, this has been awesome. I love this game. This game and I go way back. Had a lot of good time with it, and I'm glad it's on Steam. And I'm glad I was glad I was able to pay for it, because I'm finally able to support the developer. And with all the entertainment that they had, it's worth it. So, or a fossil or two. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. I love this game. I had a great time today. Thank you guys for hanging out and chatting. It's really fun. I had a great time. So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I'll catch you next time. And this is the part where I would activate the outro, except that it's on the wrong screen. And outro. Bye.